What film changed your life or role? Not that you were in, one that you saw.
One that I saw. Well, first one, first one was Vinnie Barbarino. I wanted to be Vinnie Barbarino. I wanted to be John Travolta in Welcome Back, Kotter. I was like, oh my God, how cool is that guy? And that's how I found out that acting was actually a job. He wasn't just super cool and somebody found out and just started following him around in his real life. And that's when I thought, yeah, dude, I want to be like that. I want to be like that. So hopefully one day I can meet Vinnie Barbarino. I think John Travolta's a cool enough guy that if I say, can I meet Vinnie Barbarino? He'll give me a little Vinnie Barbarino.
And Staying Alive.
And Staying Alive and all that stuff. But yeah, it was definitely seeing that. But movie-wise, probably the precursor to me wanting to be a filmmaker before I even understood that I wanted to be a filmmaker was seeing Crimes and Misdemeanors by Woody Allen. You know, I just thought, how cool is this? There's like 2 movies happening at one time. That's insane. Like, I'd never seen that before. I was a little kid, you know, but still, I was like, there's 2 movies. There's like this movie with this guy and he's in love with this girl and the girl's in love with the douchebag. And then there's this other movie where this guy's looking to kill another, he's trying to kill this, it's crazy, it's 2 movies at once, it's awesome. So I love that. And I think there's an old movie, 1937, it's called Stage Door. And it's a wonderful film about a bunch of women who live in a boarding house. They're actresses. They used to put actresses in boarding homes back in the day. And it stars Katharine Hepburn and Ginger Rogers and a dramatic Lucille Ball before she was a redhead. It's amazing. Love, 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 love that movie. It's awesome. So probably those 3 sort of changed me.
We were talking earlier about John Updike. I don't know, it's weird. I must have been like channeling your love for him because I was, for some reason, just watching all these videos with him yesterday, doing a bunch of work. And both John Updike and Joyce Carol Oates have both said that a writer's imagination usually comes from being more isolated as a child. And because they're alone, that they come up with these elaborate stories in their mind.
That would be true in my case.
Okay.
That would be true in my case. I am the youngest of my brother is 15 years older than me, and my sister's 11 years older than me. So I was all by myself making up stuff in my head all the time. So yes, I would agree with John Updike. He's John Updike. I'd probably agree with whatever he said.
But that we get into that mindset all the time, and we're just always, you know, I mean, I spend a lot of time alone too. So it's just always imagining things, and that's how we entertain ourselves, and we never grow out of it.
I think that's why I love writing so much. So I'm all by myself making up stories. I used to be in a place where I would be writing all day, and I'd get out of the room and I'd walk around and I would be very confused because people would be talking, but I didn't write that. I didn't write those words. They're not supposed to talk. It took me a while to sort of adjust because I get so used to creating my own world. I would walk out of my room and somebody would say, "Hey, Marcus, what's up?" I'd be like, "Why are you talking? I didn't write that. I didn't write. You're not supposed to even be here. Like, what do you?" So yeah, I would get completely lost in these people and these stories. I still do. I just can manage it better now, so I don't look at people weird because people have their own brains. They can say things that I didn't write. It's perfectly fine.
Do you feel most safe behind that computer creating that world? Because they were talking about too, just you can create whatever. Life is one, you know, sort of boring existence, but then these stories that you can create is a whole nother realm.
I know Woody Allen in Deconstructing Harry. You know, his character he was a writer, and he would write. He couldn't function in life, but he could fix it in fiction. So I think there's definitely an element of that to what I like to do. I don't know if it's safety that I feel. I definitely look forward to getting out from behind the computer to make the movies. but it's definitely comfortable. It's definitely comfortable. I do love when I have the time and I'm not busy, you know, directing and producing and doing all the stuff intrinsic to that, and I can just write. I do love it. I do love it. It's a great place to be, to just sit and listen to music and write.